Okay. So I don't know if it thinks that I'm live yet. Let me check. It might still think I'm on the vodcast. I don't know how this works. No, we're good. Normally I don't cut straight to live from a vodcast, like right away, because I figure spooky things will happen. So, first time with a Switch controller. I'm using the whatever the handle thing is, the Joy handle. Handling the Joy. Prodigium agents are a rare breed, trained to identify and react to situations far beyond typical understanding. I trust you're prepared for your... Didn't get a chance to read that. That's cool. Strike one! No. I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. In Iraq. Alright. We gotta go somewhere with sand for mummies, I think. Agent, we lost contact with our ground team several hours ago. Due to a developing situation elsewhere, you'll be going on alone to investigate any signs of disturbance and re-establish contact with the ground team. This is an area of great importance, and steps must be taken to maintain its security at all costs. Good luck. So is this basically... Yeah, it even shows a little icon. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to the, it'll take a little bit of time to get used to the Wii, controllers. These caverns are unstable. Proceed cautiously. You should be able to jump over any uneven patches with B. Obviously, you remember this from your prodigium, I don't know how to pronounce that, training, but simulation and fieldwork are two different beasts. Once you get your bearings, locate the ground team and re-establish their communication with Prodigium. Hey, Tone. Previous reports from our agents suggest the presence of unnatural life forms in the caverns. It may be beneficial to destroy any such entities, until we understand what happened to the ground team. If the targets seem unreachable, you can focus your shots by pressing and holding ZLZR, allowing you to aim your weapon in any direction. So both of these lock. Yeah. They don't look like tennis balls. Agent, there may be ledges in the caverns that you can drop through to proceed. Fully understanding your environment is an important part of any mission. Crouch and press B to drop through these platforms. Similarly, you can jump up from beneath them when ascending. Okay. Fair. Okay, yeah, it's... I got it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Oh, crouching and jumping also does a roll. Interesting. Not just the A button. Yeah, we're totally ignoring the corpses. It seems to be. I can't interact with them. What we consider to be start on this thing. Select doesn't do anything. They're not really start or select, they're just plus and minus. Interesting. Caves often have narrow passages, but we can't let that delay us from... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just ignore that guy now. I think for a movie game, they probably had to do that so that whatever execs were approving the game could figure out how to play. Because otherwise it's going to end up being like the Cuphead demo or the tutorial where people are going into that and they're like, how do I proceed? I was told to jump and I know how to dash, but I can't seem to put it together. Is this guy going to wake up? No. Oh, I see what's going on. All will die. Oh shit, is he gonna teleport out or refight me? Oh, you bastard. Took over my people. Agent. Come in, Agent. If you can hear this transmission, I'm seeing unprecedented readings across the entire region. Abort mission and return to the drop point immediately. Repeat, return to the drop point immediately. I don't think I should do that. With the way the controller is set up, I can't easily jump and shoot without bumping the other analog stick. My thumbs are too big. Oh, I guess we gotta go. So one thing I noticed is that you can't aim down and run. You can either crouch or like the only way you can aim down at an angle like that is to lock your aim. So you can't actually run like this. You actually can't. You can't move when you're jumping too, which I don't. It could be a good thing. Oh, I see what it is. I'm trying to think if you can. The controls in this are a little bit unusual. Probably end up getting a pro controller. I can see that being a thing. Because this is designed for very, very small hands. So they play a sound of some sort when you kill an enemy. I wonder... I wonder if that's contributing to something. All agents report for duty immediately. Code red situation currently in progress. Commanders have been issued. Drop coordinates and organized strikes will continue until the incident in progress. Something else. This is the reason Prodigy exists. We're the only line of defense against such evil. We have planned. We have trained for this moment, and we will see victory. Agents are authorized to destroy any monsters they encounter and to utilize any ancient relics which can be secured outside. Doing so may prove the difference between survival and a fate worse than death. The mission priority is to locate and subdue Princess Amanet by any means necessary. Remember what is at stake. Should we fail, good luck. This is what one of the gifts had shown, the sort of like intro to I guess the intro like post-tutorial or post first room. Good to hear from you, Agent. I trust you were able to locate this terminal with little trouble. This is a save room. You can resume the mission here at a later time, and you can use it to track your progress in the event you become compromised. Several Prodigium techs touch down ahead of you and should be nearby. They're holding equipment which will be extremely useful during mission and imperative if we hope to stand a chance against Amonite's power. Look for these techs as you get a feel for the area. I'll be monitoring you from Prodigium headquarters and will contact you with relevant information. Keep your wits about you. Just out of curiosity. Oh, there we go. Now you got a map button. Any other buttons work yet? Nope. I don't have the, I won't be able, there's no way, no making this jump this yet. I probably am going to need like a dash or a grappling hook, or a double jump, or wall jump maybe, wall climb. Who's this guy again? Leave here. Hey, he's going to make me some more enemies. Cool. I don't know what that was. Could be HP or something. To some degree, they might be expecting me to have taken damage already. Oh, also, one thing I haven't looked at yet. So definitely no wall jump to start. Do they... They have no, like, bestiary yet. Okay. Or maybe ever. Can't look down. So anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? I like how the save animation is pretty much the same as the research animation at Kenshi. It's like I'm gonna move my arms a little bit. I'm doing a thing. I mean, that's pretty much the best you can do too. You gotta like improvise, and there really isn't much you can do with a character just like at a terminal or something, unless it's unique to unless it's unique to the character doing something. Okay, you can swim. Oh, can swim. Now we'll get a chance to see what the dot things are. I think those are HP. If one happens to spawn, we'll get a chance to find out. Yep, those are HP. Those are all. So the movie itself, I didn't even know it was coming out. I had no plans to see it. I don't know if I should. Don't know if I'm going to see it. I have 2 grenades. Has anybody seen it? I forgot to ask. Somebody at work had seen it, and forgot to ask whether or not it was any good or not. Bet you grenades can get through like basic walls and stuff. Like that one. Yep. Got a good throwing arm too. Agent, is the technician there with you? I'm seeing some odd readings from their bio-tracker. I see. Fortunately, they left their data log behind, with topographical information they gathered. So this is the tech. This will automatically upload to your own map readout, giving some idea what's ahead. Please use that data to locate the other techs immediately. They've all lost contact with Prodigium, and I didn't catch that, probably fear the worst. Their last locations, been marked on your map. Proceed to this area immediately and ascertain threat level to our men. 3. I wonder if there will be a point where they sort of open you up a little bit more. Okay, so 2 grenades, I guess, is your max. Considering how far away the Switch is from the controller and the fact that it's around a corner, I'm really surprised how it actually there's pretty low latency in the controller. That actually do. Take for that fish to show up. There he is. Don't do that. I wonder if there's like a harpoon gun or something. Because you have no weapons underwater. Maybe you get a knife or something at some point. I can only imagine there's some equivalent to like energy tanks or something. Because if they give you low health at 45, then probably should be able to get pretty high. I wonder actually how to get over there. Might not be very straightforward. Oh, you don't instantly change your direction. They force the animation, they don't let you snap. Oh. Figures. Oh, I should probably check to see if you have iframes here in the wall. Nope. Nope. Do not. Ooh. Where that does anything. Excellent, you've stumbled across a relic. We've been gathering various icons and baubles from the important sites around the world. This area was one of great importance for the Knights Templar, and they left many relics like that hidden away. Welcome back, Athena. We've analyzed texts that suggest there could be as many as 50 such relics tucked away in the tunnels beneath London, as well as the surrounding areas. If you happen to find more, please collect them for examination back at Prodigium. Is the technician there with you? Very well. We'll need to continue the mission. You found our secondary drop point. I've ordered several helicopters to remain in the area for emergency extraction. If you need to travel to a different drop point quickly, locate a helicopter and press A to board. These points are marked in yellow on your map. No, I didn't actually mean to press that. Never mind. It's meant to roll all cool and stuff. How's your day going, Athena? Had no internet because you left home on vacation that forgot to pay your internet bill. Oh, that sucks. And they couldn't turn it on real quick? Most of my bills are being auto-paid for convenience sake. Hopefully they didn't do that whole thing where, like, we turned it off but we gotta send somebody out to turn it back on kind of deal, because that sucked. I'm not comfortable with you moving on until we know the status of all 3 Prodigium technicians. You should be able to locate them with your current map data. Proceed immediately to the marked locations. Oh, I see. They just cut you right off. To go up and around, I guess. It's exactly what they did. God, I hate that shit. They know they can turn it on remotely. Like, I mean, the internet is not driven by, like, it's not like disconnecting cable TV where you have to do it physically. Well, it's way easier to do it physically at the box. Should really be using grenades more for how easily you can get them. Well done. They made you pay extra? Fuck them. Tell them you're gonna switch. Tell them take it off or you're gonna switch. Just make sure you have an alternative, because in the US you typically don't. Because LOL Monopoly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is what a D-Tank is in this game. Well done, Agent. See, you collected the health pack for the technician was preparing for you. Unfortunately, we're picking up no signs of life other than yours. Let's press on regardless. That health pack will increase your maximum health by 100 points. You should be able to find more throughout your mission by carefully exploring your surroundings. I don't need to tell you, more health means a greater chance of survival. But you did anyways. How could you? I wish, man, I wish, like, it wasn't so easy for everybody to have set up monopolies for, like, every like, service people are dependent on. You know, normally there's, you know, obviously the expectation is that. Oh, God, it sucks so much. Obviously the expectation is that, yeah, under here. The expectation is that you shouldn't be able to do that, but man, it sucks everything's so rigged in the favor of, like, whoever can suck up the most attention, whoever can put the most, that can lobby the most, can throw the most money at it, suddenly can shut down the competition. You see, the technician didn't make it. I can see that technician didn't make it either. Proceed with caution. The situation there may be more dangerous than we anticipated. That weapon they left behind is more powerful than your current rifle. You are fully authorized to use it, as well as any prodigium weapons you can locate throughout your mission. The ammunition for that weapon is not unlimited. However, keep an eye on that ammo counter and collect any ammunition dropped by defeated enemies. So what? With all 3 datations terminated, I fear the situation's progressed far beyond our projections. You cannot risk further delay. Locate and destroy Amanet. I can use prodigium satellite imaging to approximate her current location. I've uploaded this data to your map. Intercept and engage, Agent. I wonder, So, okay, so whatever, this is basically going to change into something else later on, then. Oh. I was hoping for, like, a shotgun or something. I wonder if this is the point where they basically, ooh, that was ammo. They basically stopped with, like, the tutorial prompts, and it's probably after you beat Amanet. It's really weird playing this with the D-pad, because it really isn't much of a D-pad. It's this very strange beast. Seems like reasonably usable. You can roll onto it. You're moving into an apartment, more of a mansion, kind of what Ty's living in. You're renting a house. Owner is the sound guy for Dragon Con. He's boss of an IT company, so hopefully... Maybe you can get some of that tasty, tasty fiber internet. Yeah. It does really suck, though, that, like, internet service in the US is just a series of monopolies. Alright, here's gonna be Amanet. Let's, before we start wasting ammo, let's see what's up, and then we'll go from there. I sustain myself in the living. You do not stand a chance. Is that Amanet? Oh, nice. I have 320. 300 down, 20 up. I wanted to get fiber, but AT&T lied to me. And it's like, nah, fuck you. I'm not gonna go with you guys for... I'm not doing 24/4. Fuck them. And like, they had such a stupid smug, like, expression, like, so you gonna sign up? And I'm like, fuck no. No, I'm gonna try fucking Time Warner. Are you kidding me? Which is the only real options here. Time Warner is now Spectrum, and it seems like Charter's basically been, which is Spectrum. They've basically been whipping Time Warner to get their act together. I would love to just have Google Fiber, because then I can have something from Google where, like, all of their services are dependent on you having decent internet. Well, good enough internet, depending on the thing. So Google doesn't have an incentive to fuck you over on giving you shitty internet. They actually want you to have as much internet as you can, so you can consume, you know, all of their other services. And I'm fine with that. Like, I like Google's ecosystem for many of their things. And it will be better than whatever Comcast or Time Warner or AT&T or whatever come up with. Cox, Rogers, all garbage. All people who don't know what they're doing and they need to go away. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens as, like, the older generation kind of dies off, and people who are slightly more technologically minded are put in positions where of influence, you know? And I'm saying that as somebody who's probably, like, the older side of Twitch's demographics. Bandolier? What is this? Not bandolier. More ammo? It is a bandolier. Well, it's gonna be Disney, Google, and, like, Yum Brands or something. That owns, like, every fast food, everything. And, like, I think they own, like, General Mills and all the other, like, giant food court. It's basically gonna be, like, one company owns all the technology, one company owns all the, well, that does a lot of damage. One company owns all the internet, one company owns all the technology, the other one does food, and the other one does entertainment. I know, it's like an easy way up to get up here. Oh yeah, Amazon will own all of the, like, basic exchange of goods. There'll be no supermarkets anymore. It'll just be Amazon warehouses. And you do your shopping ahead of time and go to an Amazon warehouse to pick up your pre-bagged groceries or whatever. Which I can't say I'm opposed to. Like, I think there are many, many worse options than Amazon. So I couldn't say that's the worst possible outcome. Plus, grocery shopping is just a waste of time anyways. I'd rather just, like, have a list of things that I want to order, have it measure the tendencies that, for, like, how frequently I order things, and just, like, make it pre-build a list, let me change it as I feel fit. Like, make it, like, okay, so every week or so, or every couple weeks, like, the more you purchase, the more it trains itself to realize, like, what your buying habits are. Like, okay, I eat this many bags of chips, right, you know, I buy ground beef. I have a high likelihood of buying ground beef every, like, week or two, or whatever, you know, and just like, all right, hit a button, generate a list. Here's what you're likely to want. Is this good? Because if so, then we'll just go ahead and we'll have those ready for you. And if you don't care to pick them up, we'll just deliver them to you. Like, I'm fine if all that shit leads to something convenient. You know what I mean? Found an app called Wish where you bought a $400 jacket for. Well, I mean. It will come down to things like, you know, who's offering the best possible deal, and why are they able to offer the best possible deal, stuff like that. It's always going to be, like, it won't be, okay, there will never be like 100% monopoly on anything, but it's going to get close. Also careful about the jacket, because a lot of that sort of stuff tends to sell knockoffs. Basically anything where people have an incentive to offer something that's especially cheap relative to the normal cost of something, there tends to be a reason. And it's not always that the original price was overpriced. Okay then. I wonder what's going to happen when I'm old enough to be the people that younger people are waiting to die, so that, like, the next generation is a better situation for them. Like, I wonder what thing I'm going to want, or I'm going to push for when I'm older, that is going to fuck everybody else over and be out of date. Chinese company that buys stuff in bulk sells at low prices. So they have something they're getting out of that. They have a low markup, and their profit is more through large quantity sales than it is for any, you know, for all of their, like, so there are reasons why they could sell for cheaper. They don't need to have crazy high profit margins. They don't need to have as large an infrastructure for, like, retail sales. They may not care about the brands, you know. Like, they may not be marking it up as part of being. I mean, still should check it, but yeah. That is a giant decrease in the cost, though. I'm wondering who's researched that. I found a save room. Why, what made this important to find now? I feel like I might detach the Joy-Cons. I'm debating whether or not I want to have them free and loose. Remain cautious, Agent. Our readings suggest a very concentrated source of dark energy nearby. Whatever save terminals shouldn't be too far from your location. Now might be an ideal time to record the details of your mission thus far. No, I already did. We're good. Don't worry about it. So, considering I just bought a Switch, and I have, I think, 2 or 3 games. I have 3 games on it. Freaking $100 Super Watch. That just seems real sketch. It seems like it's stolen goods then. I mean, like, there has to be a reason why you're able to get it for that cheap. Either the products, the original products were... Well, it could be one of those things where... Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. You know how you can purchase game keys like from outside your region, and they can be much cheaper? It doesn't say Romex. No, it says Rololo. It's a Dark Souls watch. It could be one of those things where not only are they getting it for cheap, but the markup is way less because that's the only way they could sell those in China, where there may not be as much money available to the consumer. But that model applies more to software sales, though. This is really ominous. Oh, it's you! You've little time left to make peace with your gods. No, we're good. My power grows. You do not comprehend. Spectacle of terror I shall bring upon your worlds. Are we gonna fight? No. Yeah. Oh. No, not gonna fight. We're gonna do Spider-Man. I didn't mean to show that. Big rocks. I don't want to go get that. Oh, not so good at the rolling. I like how they do that boss deposits power-ups mechanic. No, you sound like a drug user, not a drug dealer. Okay, they're always right above you. That's good enough. Cool. Easy boss, easy life. Oh no, I have to destroy a relic. I have to destroy a statue to get my thing. Scroll of Kepri. Okay, I can hold on to ceilings. Excellent work, Agent. You've located an artifact, the Scroll of Kepri, to be exact. Artifacts are very powerful relics surviving from ages long past. Due to the critical nature of the mission, you are authorized to use their powers. There are many other artifacts in the surrounding areas. Locate as many as you can. They might prove to be our only hope against Amanet. This scroll will allow you to climb along any ceiling by pressing and holding ZLZR when you come in contact. Release. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I feel like I need to look up this Wish app Because I bet it's super sketch. It's gonna be funny to find out. Amanette is on the move. We've managed to locate her current position. She's moved deep underground, likely into the subway network below you. You must pursue her, Agent. Caverns leading downward should be marked in green on your map. She never survived the fall unaided. Really? Fortunately, you should be able to find rappel gear stashed near one such cavern. Collect the rappel gear, then use it to descend into the tunnels. If we act quickly, we may be able to stop Amanette before she regains her full power. You know, it's interesting that you get the ability to climb ceilings before you get a wall jump or a double jump. I'm wondering if the rappel gear ends up being a wall jump, because that would be very similar to like Hollow Knight, where one of the earlier abilities you can get for movement is the Mantis Claw thing. And double jump actually ended up being really late. Yeah, Athena, I will if I find out. I can't help but think that they're mega sketch in some way. There's definitely, like, whenever they say too good to be true, like, it's not because people are trying to fuck you over from a good deal. It's because usually there's usually some catch. It's either, you know, they have managed to secure manufacturing that they shouldn't, they've stolen things, the goods were usually overpriced to start, which is usually the best outcome. They're getting stuff from a region that normally wouldn't have access to something, or that like, for games, you can get stuff where the price is reduced for the region. That was a good damage boost, actually. It depends on what the product is and what the situation is, but usually there's something to it. And it just sounds like you found like the GTOA or the Kingwin of physical goods. Also, bear in mind that like China and other countries don't necessarily have the same, like, not that U.S. copyright law is good, but in other countries, the copyright law is so lax that people can make just rip-off goods really easily. So you just wonder what the deal is with the app. Actually, where are we going? This would be a good way to go, if I can get up there. Pay attention. I didn't need to do that again. Hey, Fire. Yeah, normally I wouldn't ever bother with movie games, because they're usually pretty garbo. In fact, I haven't even seen the movie. I didn't even know it was a thing. I found out about the game first. I don't know if the movie is any good, I don't know anything about it, but that was a very bad platforming choice. What was I gonna say? So, no necessary interest in the movie whatsoever, but it's a way forward game, and way forward games tend to be pretty good. And this one kind of looks like it was made by either the same group or the same thought process behind the Alien Infestation game. And I haven't played it, but I've seen GIFs of it, and it looks awesome, and I wish I had played it. I didn't own a DS at the time, and now I don't. I would want the ability to stream it if I was to play it. So I probably would wait till I got like a 3DS with like video out. I still want to play. I still want to play Alien. I don't think I can get up there. Like you can sort of do it, but you can't. Bummer. I still want to play Alien Infestation, but I'll probably gonna have to wait until I'm old to spend $500 for a new 3DS XL with video out. And I don't know how soon that's gonna be. I think there should be a way over there. Yeah, here we go. Or, yeah. You know, I should probably... Ooh, hello. Yeah. Let me go back up there, though. I'm kind of curious to see... guess not. Well... You can grab onto the... Nah, you can't grab onto the bottoms of the platforms. That would have been cool, though. It's warmer than it was yesterday for me. It's gonna get to like 60 soon though. I should have paid more attention. I think in a couple days it'll be like 60. Tricky. Maybe not. There you go. It's gonna hit like 70 something and go down to 60 in a couple of days. Better than the and it was really sudden too, because it was like 80s before. Too late for 80s, even for Texas. Too much. We're down to like normal people temperatures. Alright, full health. Finally. We got a ways to go. Really weird to use the D-pad on this, on the Joy-Cons. Just so I like, because it's not a D-pad. It's some whole other thing. Hey, Balloon. Oh, I see. They open it up finally, or no? Not yet. Probably come from the other side. That ends up being a shortcut. Oh, we've already been here. So, there is a green thing. Green is what? Doesn't say. Alright, let's go get the green thing. Before we get eaten by fish. Pretty sure there's a fish that, oh, I don't think I can do that. Yeah. So this is very similar to the very beginning of, I think both Castlevania Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow, you start by floating on the surface and you can't sink. I think that was the way it works. So we'll get, I guess we'll get swimming gear or like fish forms sometime later on. What do they say pink clothes? Ammo cache. I don't think I've been to that yet. Oh, I don't think I've been to that. No, we went to that. Is this where we got the bandolier? Oh, never mind. It just has ammo. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you can just choose, Oh, what is... Oh, here we go. I see what's going on. So you get a flashbang, you get probably a better grenade. Might be a flash. One might be electronic, or like EMP or something. So one of these is definitely... Kind of looks like a flame. This is definitely a flamethrower. You can see the little thing on the front. I don't know what the rest of these are going to be. That's the shock. That's definitely 100% shotgun. Let me try playing with the Joy-Cons disconnected from the dock thing, real quick. I'm just curious how it's gonna feel, because I feel a little bit cramped playing with the like a little bit cramped playing with my hands together onto the small connector deal. I had to take some getting used to. There are little like comfort grip things that you can get. I might plug those in. Maybe this could be the necessary handicap too, so the game isn't too easy. Because I know the game is probably, considering that it's being tied to some like a movie property, and people who aren't good at video games are probably going to pick this up. I'd imagine the game's not going to be too difficult. Because this isn't like the Batman game on the NES, which was actually hard, but also amazing. If it wasn't hard, it really wasn't an NES game. With the exception of, like, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, which also probably suffered from the licensed property problem. This actually isn't that bad playing it with the Joy-Cons disconnected. I can definitely feel the sharp edges, the somewhat sharp edges of the interior of the Joy-Cons against my hands. But I can see this being like relatively comfortable otherwise. Part of why it's not the most comfortable thing in the world for me is because I'm not at my couch. And I usually play games like this at my couch. Wow, we're rolling in health packs. way earlier than I would expect. Also, Baron, you mentioned the lantern things. There were people calling the game out for being Castlevania rip-off-ish because the Raven Crow things were very similar to the Medusa heads. They fly in a sine wave, they spawn infinitely, they don't have a lot of damage. You have your hit is a knockback. I should know the difference between ravens and crows, but I honestly don't know which is which. A hell of a hostile drop zone. Well, the one thing about the Medusa heads was it's not just the Medusa heads; it's fuck you platforms plus Medusa heads. And usually they were like the gear platforms that would in the clock tower that would like if you ever had safe jumps, it would end up being like, yeah, you have safe jumps, but you're gonna have to go the entire way through the area again if you fall, or they just kill you instantly. One or the other. Ninja Gaiden had that. NES Ninja Gaiden. They didn't have Medusa heads in particular, but they had like, oh, there's gonna be a random bird that spawns when you get to this portion of the screen. But if you get hit by it, you get knocked into a bottomless pit instantly and just die. Steve was struggling with that when he was playing Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if I'd be able to do really well with Ninja Gaiden nowadays. I'm not sure. We already got this. I've beaten all three of the Ninja Gaiden games on the NES back in the day, and I know I could do at least like 2 without losing a life. And this was ages ago. I have like almost no memory of the game anymore. But I was good at them back in the day. I don't know if most of that was just because I was young and had, 1 millisecond response times, and, non-mangled hands. Pause also? No, pause is just regular menu. Or, not pause, plus and minus buttons. So where should we... So we know where the helicopters are. No, we need to go... Oh, if we go all the way to the right and then down, that might not have water. Let's give that a shot. Oh, you know what? Ah, never mind. I could have gone on the ceiling there to get that a little safer. Okay, this is empty. Wait, is this an ammo cache or is this just... This is an item. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we have to go down then. gonna be interesting to see Dead Cells on the Switch for how like rapidly replayable that game is. So this is the ammo cache, I think, right? So does it just give you it right away, or? Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, and then until it says switch weapons. Okay. You know, it would actually be really interesting if they just reset your ammo to max the second you entered it. That way, if you don't want to switch weapons, you can just pop in and out and you're good. It wouldn't have the same, like, feedback appeal, though. Like in Super Metroid, there is, like, a lot of satisfaction to getting the, even though it's very quick, it has, like, no real audio cue, when you get, like, the missile, like, you plug in the... When you like, plug in Samus's arm into the missile slot, yeah, there is a satisfaction to that, of, like, has that feedback, you get your ammo refilled. I'm pretty sure it only just, played a quick sound effect and didn't do, like, the musical jingle. I think the Game Boy Advance ones, though, played a jingle. I can't remember. I know the Game Boy Advance ones were very ham-fisted with some of their stuff. Like, the physics were extremely sped up. Stuff like that. That's why I didn't like Metroid Zero Mission as much as I should have. Because I just, like, it didn't have that same, like, atmosphere and personality that Super Metroid had. This is where we're trying to go, right? Ish. Oh, notice I got a third grenade slot. I didn't catch the bandolier. Okay. The bandolier gives you, like, a few shots of whatever you got, and then, like, one extra grenade. It's probably gonna be the rule. It's honestly probably 20 for this thing, and 1 for the grenade. Ah, okay, you can shoot from the ceiling like that. I wasn't sure if you could. Yeah, it's so weird. It's probably gonna become like a recurring theme for me. Like every Switch game, I'm like, I can't get used to the D-pad. So I give in and get the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller is apparently like $70 too. probably expected to... Well, actually, you can shoot. There. Climbing gear, maybe? Surely climb into deep pits. Oh, you get some ammo too, nice. Wait, hold on. Okay, none of those are climbing gear. So even though, oh, I see. It's literally to repel in some way. I'm not really sure how. I bet, that door that's been blocked off, or the one I'm trying to get down into, I probably can get into now. I was expecting something akin to like a wall jump or something. That's definitely not true. If I had to take damage, I wasn't sure where I wanted to land when I fell. Yeah, it's definitely got that like PKM kind of styling to it. Could be a PKM, I don't know. This is an assault rifle. Okay, now that we got the thing, I guess we're going to go left. I need to find one of the helicopters all the way to the top. Find myself a save point too. I wonder if there's like I don't even know if the Switch has achievements. I wonder if there's some sort of achievement or something for beating the game without losing any lives. Or any dues, I guess. Because this game, to some degree, is set up kind of like Prinny, where it's not really that you have lives, you just have the next dude in the next dude in line. Like, everybody's being sent off to their deaths. I think I want to do this one. By the way, tonight I'm not going to be up super late, so we're probably going to be looking at like another half an hour or so, maybe 20 minutes. I'm going to try to finish off the week strong, because I'll be off on Friday. Weird. Something was causing me to be unable to shoot, and I'm not sure what. Although I will admit I am using the controllers at a line of sight with the Switch and at an odd angle around a corner, so that could help. Now can I repel? So repel gear. Oh, I see. They mark the okay. I didn't realize. Okay, so they're green and didn't quite tell me right off the bat. Those are repel ones. Okay. Figure out how to get to one of those. Water's not mysteriously drained or anything. Nope. There's an opportunity to get that. Oh, no. I actually could have gotten that. We should just get to the helicopter room and skip some of this. So there's definitely going to be either like a double jump or some other type of maneuvering thing. Yeah, it's basically you could call it Contravania, so to speak. It kind of has, well, more like Contra and Metroid together, I guess. This has some ability stuff, but the ability stuff is presented closer to like Metroid style, where they're like they're more like upgrades that you don't use them as like magical powers. You use them as just like equipment, you know, like the repel gear or whatever. Even the scroll that allows you to hang to ceilings doesn't have any like magical presentation at all. It's just like you hang the ceiling. Oh man. Playing the Switch version, having trouble getting used to the Joy-Cons. Where's the repel point? a relic. Never heard of it? Yeah, I had never heard of the movie until I heard of the game first. I'm like, wait a second. Apparently there's a movie game coming out. I wouldn't have cared at all had it not been Way Forward. I would have been like, this is gonna be another Garbo thing by some no-name nobodies to cash in on movie stuff, but Way Forward's involved, so now you have my attention. Huh. I wonder if can you make it the entire way around, do you think? Oh yeah, I've just never been there. Huh. I think there's a reason why I couldn't get over here. Did I just skip it? Oh, I think they tell you, no, you can't do this yet, because the scientists or whatever. You gotta check up on the scientists. Make sure they're still doing science things. Oh, never mind. This is why you can't do that. Okay. Actually, thinking about it, no, this isn't the room that they didn't let you go into. That was some other room. Not sure which. So where actually would be our repel room? Is it like, nope, definitely not there. Well, that's to be expected from Way Forward. All of their pixel art and their animations are always going to be good. This, somewhere around here is going to be the repel room. Or, well, probably a little further up, I think. Here. Oh, I see. If you don't own the repel gear, yeah, you can't go in. I wonder if, I don't want to just jump down there, but it would be funny if I tried. I think they expect me to be way more reliant on the assault rifle than I am. I want that even at the cost of having to find out what's down here. Alright. I'm actually going to call it because I want to try to get to bed early tonight. And I did get started really late because of I had to figure out how to get the Switch hooked up. There's two things I found out about this about the Switch. One is that the dock does not work if you don't have the charger connected. Like the HDMI you don't get HDMI out just on the power from the Switch. And the second thing is that I had my my HDMI audio extractor plugged in backwards. That's why I didn't get any. That's why it took me so long. I'm sitting there going, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? Sometimes my HDMI switch can be a little weird, so I wasn't really sure what the deal was. So yeah, it took me a little bit of time to get that figured out. I'm going to be streaming this again, most likely on Friday. Let's say about... I don't know what time it's going to be, because I have to wait for the TV to show up. My TV died earlier, like a couple weeks ago, and I had to go through all the warranty shit to get it figured out. They're going to ship me a new one, just to replace me with the same model, but I gotta... There's like a 12-hour delivery window, so I have no idea when they're going to deliver it. They're going to call me half an hour ahead of time, but that's about it. But I won't be working that day, though. So whenever this thing is in and I get it logged in to my Google account, because it's the Android TV, when that happens, I'm going to start up the stream and do some more of this. But I didn't expect to find a save point this quick, so that actually helps out a lot, because I did want to make sure that I didn't sleep the system, the Switch. I didn't want to sleep the game itself. Because I also have Stardew Valley and Blaster Master, and I was going to get one other game, and I can't remember what it was. But I wanted to... I don't know if you can suspend more than one game at a time. I don't think you can. Like, what does it do? Oh. Yeah, see, you can only do one game at a time. And I wanted to check out Stardew Valley on the Switch, because I played the PC... I played like 100 hours plus of the PC version. And I wanted to try that one out as well. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to call it. I'll be back. I'll be back this Friday at some point. I have no idea when. Keep an eye on the Discord and the Twitter. And we'll be playing more of this, and we'll be playing on the couch, and it'll be a lot more comfortable. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, though, once the stream is over, I'm going to resume the vodcasts for Kenshi. I think we were like an hour and a half left on the last VOD from that vodcast, which is I think like the 13th or something, or the 12th, probably the 12th. So I'll be resuming from the start of that and going on like 30 whatever hours of Kenshi vodcasts until the TV shows up and it's ready to go. So that's what we're doing on Friday, and that's what we're doing for the rest of the week. But I'm out for now. So till then, thanks for watching, and have a good night.